What's up, everybody? I wanted to do this video after the earlier notes release from Eugene, the CEO of STRIKERZ, and the fact that nothing went out on their main website. Nothing was blown up about this release, even though it is a make or break update that, we talked about earlier, that was a pretty much summarized 5-point little release on the personal X account of the CEO, right? So let's pretend we are in an alternate reality where it's CEO OG, right? And I am the CEO of STRIKERZ. So first off, for the release, I am blasting it on every one of my socials. I'm doing that for sure. But I am making sure that it is the biggest release to date on our main website, and I'm making sure that every top executive, every ambassador of the game, player-wise, content creator, whatever, has this release and is blasting it too. I'm making sure, like I said, it is the biggest thing since our actual release of the game initially, because the player number is so low and we need players interested in the game again. We need players that are about to leave or that have left to maybe think about coming back or to stay on board just until we can get this update in. So I'm definitely not just putting it on a little summarized 5-point post on X. So with that being said, just assume that in this alternate reality, this release I'm about to talk about is blown up everywhere. You see the link to it everywhere, okay? Especially the main website, but everywhere, including all the ambassadors of the game, the content creators affiliated with UFL, STRIKERZ, all of that. Even the ones that aren't, just anybody that's ever covered UFL at all. I'm sending this link early or once it's released, just so they can talk about it as well right away, or urge them to talk about it. Now that we got the prerequisites out of the way, I am actually doing a video release, not words. I will do a summary in words, but the main release will be a video, so the player base can see my face, can look me in the eye, can hear the passion in my voice when I talk about this game, right? Next, I'm including videos either of the exact broken mechanics or whatnot that we are fixing, so the player base knows that we are fixing exactly what they don't like. At the very least, I'm doing that, but what I would prefer to do, and in this alternate reality I would do, although I could see how it could be hard depending how their testing is going, I will include some of the fixes we've already made that just haven't been updated in the game yet, or some of the models that we are working on. I will give you an example. In FC, when they're introducing any kind of big fix or a change or whatever it is, they will use these red or blue player models, right? There's not an actual player, but the entire player, the kit, the face, the hair, everything's blue or everything's red, and they will show you. So let's say they're changing a tackle animation. They'll have a blue player dribbling the ball, then they'll have the red player doing the new tackle animation. Next to it, they will show the old tackle animation. What that does is shows the player base exactly what they're going to get in game. They'll see what was previously not working compared to what EA Sports did to fix it. Those kind of things are huge in getting the player base on board and visualizing, right? Because it is a game that we're going to play after all, visualizing the changes. And for something big like this, even if a company like STRIKERZ doesn't typically do it, for this release they should have. Now remember, all they did was put a little 5-point post on the CEO's page, or he did that himself. It's ridiculous. Again, though, we're in the alternate reality. I got my big video release coming with examples, both showing the exact things we're fixing that are in the game now that players don't like, as well as some of the examples that we've already fixed and that are just not in the game yet but will be, as well as some of the things that we're in the works on, right? Showing some things that aren't finished, but they will be in the new update. Now, into the actual release. Here we go. Dear player base, I truly appreciate your continued support of this game. It means the world to us. We know that you guys aren't happy right now, but we hear you and we are here to make things right. Now, when we initially released the game, we were truly happy with our product, and we are glad that many of you liked our game as well. Since then, we actually tried to make it better. We truly did, but we know that we missed the mark on many occasions, and we want to fix that. This update coming soon will do just that. I know that we've had updates in the past, and they haven't lived up to the hype. I am here to tell you that that all changes with this next update. I can promise you that. First off, the defense. We know that many liked the manual nature of the defense when it first came out because it created a true skill gap. However, we know that some casuals were having a very hard time with zero manual assistance on defense. So, to make sure we could cater to the skilled player that wants that skill gap and wants that challenge, as well as the players who need more assistance on the defensive side. So in this next patch, you will see the spacing is fixed. No more running at 8 defenders where the buildup is pointless because you just run into a wall every single time. No more defenders holding hands. They will have proper spacing, similar to that of our initial release that so many players love, so you can get back to your free-flowing attack and create memorable goals. Now, there will still be AI-assisted defensive help, but it will not mean that you don't need skill to defend. You will still need to tackle the ball yourself. We will just provide the ability to get help closing down the attacking player. Therefore, every match will be the skill you have defensively versus skill you have attacking, and may the best player win. Now, we also know that you need more modes in this game. We want you to have more modes in this game, and you will get them come this next update. We are bringing you 2 tournament-like modes. 1 player versus player and 1 player versus AI. Both of these will have excellent rewards, and not excellent rewards in the way we've said in the past. We are well aware that we missed the mark when we updated the Showdown rewards. We are well aware that our division rewards are not up to par. We will be upgrading both of those, but with these new modes, we will get it right the first time. You will love the new tournament modes, you will love the new gameplay, and most importantly, for the first time, you will love the rewards you get. So, no matter what mode you play, get ready to have an absolute blast playing UFL. But you won't just be playing these new modes with the same old gameplay, maybe just with fixed defense. No, there is much more being fixed on the gameplay side as well. Get ready to enter these modes as well as Showdown, as well as your grind in divisions with brand new gameplay overall. We are talking updated passing, updated shooting, updated AI. We are fixing the entire game to the point that you will not even recognize it. If you do recognize it, it will be closer to the initial release when the game was most widely liked. That's what we want to get back to, but not just settling for where the game was when you all liked it. We want to serve you that, but better, and we will continue to get better and better from here. And that includes the boost that you will get for your players with skins. No more 5% boost here. Does it even work? None of that. You will know when a skin is on your player because of the boost that player will get. You will be able to see the exact attribute boost the skin provides as well. Stay tuned for the updated skins. Not to mention, we have many more ideas with these skins too. So, better boost, more options with skins, more opportunities to get the skins. Trust me, you will love what we've done with the skins. And I could go on for days and days because we have been tirelessly working to put this game where it belongs at the top of the map. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we owe you this, and we will deliver. With that being said, Rats, I cannot forget about you. We know you tried to ruin our game, all for the sake of getting pointless wins with no skill. We appreciate you showing us the pain points of our game so we could get rid of them. We're going to make sure that each and every one of you have to go somewhere else to play because UFL is not a place for rats. You exploit everything you can and you make games not fun and not competitive. There's no skill in how you play, and we will make sure that you don't want to play our game, which will show our true player base, the ones that want to play football, the ones that want to use skill to compete. We will show them that this game has been fixed. When you all run as fast as you can away from playing UFL because there's nothing left to exploit. Now, for the true player base, for the ones that stuck around, for the ones that want to play a great football game, we got you covered. I guarantee you will love what you see with this new update, so just hold on a little bit longer. UFL reboot is coming. And we're back to reality where nothing like what I just did happened. Strikers didn't do anything close to that type of release in this make or break, in my opinion, make or break, and in many's opinion, make or break update. I don't see how it couldn't be seen by Strikers when you read the socials and the overwhelming negativity, when you see how bad the gameplay is. There's no doubt that they can, have their testers play it and see it themselves. But nonetheless, we got the little 5-point summary from the CEO. So we can still hope. We can still keep our fingers crossed. Unfortunately, we don't live in the alternate reality where everything I just said is the truth. But we will wait and see. Maybe, just maybe, they are terrible at promotion and the game will truly deliver in a way that the entirety, or at least most of the player base, will be happy with, because you aren't ever going to make everyone happy. However, you absolutely need to make a change if you're Strikers, if you're UFL. Otherwise, the game just won't last. And I truly hope they do, because I was loving my climb. I didn't care about rewards or anything, even though that is needed for the longevity of the game. I was loving playing. I was loving climbing. Even watching just the build-up right now. It's so close. And then as you get closer to the goal in game, it gets terrible. So they aren't that far off. Obviously, these other fixes, which they brought up in the little notes that Eugene, the CEO, released, as far as fixing the passing, the shooting, stuff like that. So if they truly do that, if they truly fix the defense but they just didn't address it, then we could be on to something. The problem, they didn't speak much on the defense. And again, their release on this huge patch that means pretty much everything for the future of the game just was severely under-delivered. Now, only time will tell. We will have to see what happens. But until then, keep grinding, keep having fun, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.